Hello, hi YouTubers. Hi, I'm Rock and I'm coming back at you with another live stream. And in today's live stream, folks, I have finally done it. I have, well, I would say 90% completed um, the team associated DR10M kit. The only thing I have left to do is, well, I'm just waiting for a couple parts. So actually, I'm probably like 99.9% completed. So I off stream. I installed the electronics. Um, so and then I'm using the the Proline or Portaform Portaform Nissan GTR body. It's kind of funny because they said the wheelbase on the Portaform was, I think it was 333 millimeters, and the wheelbase on this the DR10 kit was, I think it's less than that. I think 13.2 on the Nissan GTR inches, and then I think this DR10M kit it says it's 12.9. Um, I let me go double check. Um, but well, while I'm checking, it does fit perfectly. The wheels line up with the fenders or the fender wells. So I'm not too sure why. Um, I thought it was yeah, it's kind of but it does line up really well. So the DR10M, so it's 327 millimeters is the wheelbase, 12.9. And I guess for the Nissan GTR, um, yeah, so for Protoform Nissan GTR R35, no pet racing body, um, it's 13.2, 335 millimeters. So, well, I guess not that big of a difference. 233, 20, oh, 5 millimeters difference, 0.3 inches difference, but it fits perfectly. It lines up very perfectly. I guess you can't tell with 5 millimeters. I thought it would be a significant uh, difference, but I guess not. But anyways, without any further ado, let's go check out the build. So I'm not gonna shrink myself. Just gonna do an overhead view. So lifted the camera. So here it is, the GTR. In all its heavenly glory. So I was able to uh, drill new holes for the body posts on this. So these are my old holes. This was actually for the drag race concept. So I had to reposition the holes, but yeah, I'm gonna reuse this body. This is gonna be my testing body. I already scratched it up, crashed it many times. So I do have a brand new body, still in the package, unpainted, uncut. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a painting video tutorial on that one. I may go with a different color. It's probably gonna be an iridescent color or some kind of chameleon color, but it's gonna be yeah. I want to go with the. I'm looking at a couple different colors, but yeah. So here it is, the full blown setup. So I guess my power hobby. Um, High torque, high volt brushless servo. My max amps 7.4 volts, 2 cells, 7250 milliamp LiPo battery. I think this has a 200 plus or 225 C burst. And then my Macklin DRK TSR ESC. And then what you can't see underneath the ESC is my R7F radio link receiver. I was able to install a fan. So this is coming off my Race Concept, the Drag Race Concept chassis. So it blows a lot of air, cools my Trinity Drag Master whole shot 3.5 turn brushless motor. And so that's for the electronics. And then I have, this is a 78 tooth pinion, 48 pitch. And then I have a 78 tooth, 48 pitch spur gear. And then I also have this is a 20 tooth pinion gear. This is the biggest or smallest I could mount or install onto this chassis, because anything smaller than a 20 tooth, it barely reaches the gears barely touch each other. Even on 20 tooth, it's just like borderline spacing. So may have to go with a bigger tooth pinion or a bigger tooth spur. But I'm gonna do some tinkering. I think I'm gonna change this out, modify it, and put a Kimbrough setup or spur gear setup, so that way I can it makes it a lot easier to mount. Like, so I install one of these guys. This is a Kimbrough spur gear. I think it's like a 80 something tooth, not too sure. Yeah, it just makes thing to install the spur gear, change it out, especially when you want to do some testing, trial and error. I know some people are very hardcore or adamant or insist that tightening the spur gear or this lock nut for the spur gear, it'll make a big difference on your launch times or your track times, but I don't think so. Spur gears are designed for engine braking or slowing down, so it's not really for launching. I'm not too sure people got that. Yeah, it is what it is, but yeah. So that's it. It's like I said, fully installed. Oh, and then I have my Proline Reaction front. This is the Reaction. I don't know. And it is a Proline Reaction tires. Rear tires. It's not the Plus. So there's these are more the narrow ones. So I'm gonna start off with the narrow ones, and then go with the wider ones later, or the Reaction Plus, and then here you go. Proline. What is these ones called? Nice. So I went ahead with the Proline. In the front, I also went with Proline. I think it's can't see in the dark, but my gluing was terrible. So the only thing I have left to do, it does work. Hey Jose, my friend, how's it going? Hope all is well in your neighborhood. Where did I put it? Okay, so let's go power on this bad boy. Plug it in. Plug the battery in. Oh man, this thing. It's gonna be impossible to take out. Turn it on. There you go. You can hear the fan. ESC. So it does turn. So I'm gonna have to adjust the speed of the servo. Gonna have to slow it down. May have to adjust the endpoints. And then here we go. Ready to rock, baby. Ready to rock. So, yeah, there you have it, folks. Ready to hit the tracks. Ready to get going. So there you go. There you have it, folks. Almost 99.9% complete. The only thing I have to do, so these are the front body posts. So focus. So they're too long. I'm not too sure why it came with this. The body post came this long. So what I'm going to have to do in order to put the body onto the chassis is because you also have the top part, right? So when you put it on, it's like so it add more height, makes it longer. But so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to cut this, modify it, so cut like a lot of it, and that way I can lower the body onto the front. And but I but I went on A Main Hobbies website and I found a smaller, shorter, the exact same one, but for an SR10, a Team Associate SR10. Hopefully, it should fit. But yeah, but anything I can modify it. So I'm gonna wait for that. It should come in early part of next week. And then also I couldn't find my Sky RC um, GNSS performance analyzer. I guess it's been a while since I used it, and I'm not too sure where I placed it. I thought I had it on one of my drag cars, but it left. It ran away. It's gone missing now. So, um, so when I ordered the front body posts, I also ordered me a new Sky RC GNSS performance analyzer. So that I should be receiving that early part of next week. I ordered it last night. It got shipped out this morning. It should arrive 2 business day FedEx. So it's FedEx 2-day air. So I should get it by Tuesday afternoon, and then I can take this out on the out on the track and see what kind of times I'll be getting, or see how fast I can go with this right off the bat. But I still have to I guess adjust the settings in the DRK or the Macklin DRK ESC. On default, it doesn't come in reverse. Just go forward. So I'm gonna have to enable reverse on the Macklin DRK ESC, and then I think that's about it. And then I'm just gonna start off on stock settings, and I know you can do a lot of different adjustments, but I think in order to you know understand how the ESC works, you're just gonna have to do small increments and see if it makes any type of improvements. But yeah, that's about it. So I'll probably do that on a live stream. Try to figure out how to use this Macklin DRK ESC connected to my PC, and give you folks a general idea how to set it up. How you folks like my new lighting system? I just got a new lighting setup for my ever evolving and changing studio. So you'll see a lot of changes in the next couple weeks. I'm preparing something to put in the background. So you know, it's been a week process. Hopefully Sunday I can pick it up. Well, I already well, the final ingredient I can pick up Sunday, and then I have a lot of cool stuffs on the way. to do unboxing. I'm gonna hit the trails in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna do a lot of test runs on the couple RCs that I got. Especially gonna do a test run on this Team Associate DR10M, and then I have a box right there that I'm gonna have to do an unboxing on, and I think that's about it. So yeah, I'll be I'll have a lot of content in the coming future, probably the next couple months to keep me busy. During the slow time, September and October is usually a slow month for me. So be able to do more content on my YouTube channel and do more content on my other social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. So, and I'll probably do more YouTube shorts. I have the filming equipment to do that. So yeah, awesome. I love this camera right here. I think this is an excellent beginner camera. If you haven't got one, if you're looking for a great, awesome camera, if you want to do YouTube or Instagram or even TikTok, I recommend the Sony ZV-E10, or you can also go with the ZV E1. I like this one because the lens are interchangeable. I like to, I have a lot of different lenses that I want to use. So lenses are expensive, but they really do make it. It's all in the lenses. So you can get great picture quality with better lenses, expensive lenses. So yeah, so I have this camera for my live stream and my vlogging setup. I do a lot of vlogging. I'm doing a lot of vlogging on this channel. You probably see a lot of more back into editing videos, different shorter videos, content. I try to keep my videos about not more than 4 minutes long, but the average about 3 minutes. Gonna go by really fast, and I'll still do the live stream once in a while. Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of camera equipment now. And I got this a while back. This is my Insta360 RS. So a lot of 360 footage, and they also have the 4K lens on this one. Trying to get the 1-inch lens by Leica. Been out of stock for a while. So yeah, that and I have my DJI Action 2 for POV setups. So I was thinking about in the near future, like when I do builds, just put the camera right on my forehead. But that's gonna be in the future. Give you folks that POV build experience. Yes. So I do plan to do another build series in the future, but not in the near future, in the distant future. So yeah. Oh, and then I do have something cool coming in the mail next week. And so all I say is I'm gonna get back into flying. Yeah, probably build more 3-inch quads, but it's been a while since I flew, especially FPV. I know FPV is very big now, especially now in a lot of movie production companies. Producers and directors are hiring all these great FPV pilots. So FPV is a great opportunity, man. So I got in, I first got into FPV when I first started this channel, and been flying ever since, but not really hardcore, really practice a lot. But yeah, it's a FPV. I think FPV hasn't grown as big, especially like with the racing part. I think it's kind of funny how it transitioned more into a career, an opportunity, especially in the film industry. But when I first saw FPV drones, I was like, yeah, that's the future of filmmaking, and also recreation. But with now they're passing the new bill or law, remote ID. They're trying to regulate it, which is that was inedible. When something becomes very big or very popular, they're gonna regulate it. So um, which is good because safety first. I have Floon Jones out there, and they're not reliable because especially there's human error, and you you crash. You crash that drone, and you don't want to crash it on top of somebody. So be safe out there if you're flying. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to fly more. I know, technology has advanced, and not only that, because like I guess the popularity in FPV, it is getting very expensive. I mean, to me, FPV drones are like the rich man um, sport, I guess if you want to call it, a rich man hobby, just like golf. Only rich people can golf. Well, I mean, not only rich people, but it is an expensive sport to, it's not like you can just, like football, or basketball, or baseball, where you can just buy the equipment and just go to the park and you can just play. Golf is like you have to pay for every time you golf, so it's not free unless you have an annual. I mean, yeah, you got to pay. So the equipment is expensive, and just to go get on a golf course is expensive. Bonjour à tous. Bien ça avance. Ha bien la cam. Thank you very much, Jose. Muchas gracias. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. C'était tu sur YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, actually, I do have a Facebook account. I just started a Facebook account. I know a lot of people are doing the live streams simultaneously with the YouTube. I don't think you can do it on Twitch. I guess you can do it on Twitch if you're not a Twitch partner, but I think Twitch is changing their policies. I think they'll let you simultaneously live stream. So that's something that I'm looking into in the future. YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and also Twitch to live stream. I don't know if it's gonna be RC related. Yeah, I guess I can do the RC and do IRL and gaming. Yeah, busy man. I'm going all in, but I'm taking little steps at a time, trying to figure out this whole thing and see if it's worth it. Been going at this thing for wow, man. I don't know. When did I start my YouTube channel? Oh, yeah, it's been a while, and it's been a challenge. YouTube has been a challenge for me. Um, so but it's like when you're passionate about something and you love doing what you do, and which I do. I love interacting with people here on YouTube, especially and also on my social media. But man, yeah, I'm just going to have to you know really put a lot of effort into this social media thing, I would say. So I joined in March 9, 2014, so it's about 8 years, over 8 years. 8 years, yeah, 8 years. So it's a learning process. I was hoping in 8 years I'll be at least 1 million subscribers, but it is what it is. Sometimes life takes you in a different journey, and sometimes how long that journey takes you, if you persevere and you never give up, especially never give up on yourself, man, um, and you just you just believe, and and learn from the experience. It's not a mistake unless you learn from it. You move on, and you move on forward. I know I haven't been perfect on YouTube. I haven't. I make mistake. I'm human. Um, you know, I try my best. It's a learning process. When I first started YouTube to where I am now, especially reading comments, understanding comments. I don't take it too personally now. Initially you want to respond in a negative way, but that's not the way to go about it. It's like you have to, with anything you do in life, you have to treat um, people with respect, and you have to treat them like VIPs, no matter if they come off, no matter how negative they come off. One thing about me is like, when I first started, I wanted to portray the nice guy, which I'm really not. I'm not a nice person, you know. Um, uh, I mean, I'm not evil either. So there's both sides. There's two sides of me, and and I like to troll. I like to ruffle feathers too. So I mean, that's a big part of my personality. So you just have to find that line, and try not to cross it sometimes. But when especially when you're doing live streams, it is what it is. Your you can't hide who you are. It's gonna come out. The real you, the true person who you are, is gonna always come out, and people are gonna see that. And then so if you try to be too much of one thing, and next thing you know, you just flip. Yeah, people think you're crazy, or you know you have some kind of mental health issues. But like I said, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'm a human being. I get emotional. I get upset. I get mad. I cry. I get happy. So it is what it is. That's all about. It's all about being human. And you know But if you're gonna bring the heat, if you're gonna especially bring the heat in the comments, or even in the chat, or you're gonna troll, or or even if you're having a bad day and you just wanted to pick on somebody and make their life miserable, hey man, you know it's all good. Just make sure you expect the heat back. And if you want to use me as a punching bag to make you feel a lot better, go right ahead, man. I'm human. I heal. I get stronger. So um, yeah. So if, like, say, if I bring the heat too, man, don't take it personal. I'm just reacting to whatever comments, or whatever you're saying in the chat. Sometimes it's difficult, especially live streaming, because you have that. When you read something, your mind just initially reacts. And you can't just stop and think about it. Step away and take a deep breath. So, but I'm looking forward to the challenge, man. For me, it has been a great journey, even though it's been rough. It's been rough for the last, maybe, I guess I would say, back in 2016. So yeah, 6 years. But life balances it out. So if you can get through the rough times, you can overcome adversity. Things will eventually turn around. I believe that. I believe that with all my heart, man. That's why I haven't given up on YouTube yet. Yet, but you know, it's the belief, man. The belief in yourself. You build the confidence. Um, yeah, I'm a confident person. I know what I'm capable of. I know I can do a lot better, a whole lot better. But trying to improve on YouTube, it's gonna cost money, and it has. And I invested a lot in the last couple of years. New camera setup, a lot of cameras. Um, you need the backup camera also, so things do fail. But reorganizing my whole setup, buying RCs. The RC genre is not cheap, man. I think that is the wrong genre to get into, or when you do, or wrong content when you get into, when you're trying to start YouTube or any social media. You want to be, I think you want to be able to evolve, adapt, change, um, you know, talk about a lot of different topics or content. Um, that's the only way you can grow big. I think, and especially if you can make people smile and laugh, um, it can go a long way. Especially you can do big giveaways like Mr. Beast. But yeah, these big YouTubers, when you talk about Mr. Beast, I know PewDiePie, I think he's falling off the cliff. I don't think he's as famous as he used to. Mr. Beast, man, oh man, that guy, yeah. And then you like the David Dobrik's. He doesn't have great video quality on his YouTube videos, but he has a lot of subscribers, a lot of views on his videos. So that's the most important thing. Um, you know, But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. I'm definitely gonna do multiple YouTube channels. Yeah, definitely. I'll look into Facebook more. Like I said, we'll see though, one step at a time. I don't want to try conquer the world in one day. But hopefully, you folks follow me along in this journey. Like I say, I always appreciate you folks a lot, good and bad. Like I said, I'm not perfect, so if you're gonna bring the heat, make sure you be able to, take the heat too. So yeah, man, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Love you guys so much. Hope you folks have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. So that's it for this live stream of VOD. So see you on the next one. Shaka. And I'm out.